Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see the power within, a power that doesn't waver, a power that says, I will win no matter the odds, the circumstances, or the journey. Winning isn't about what others see, it's about a deep inner commitment to becoming the highest version of yourself. It's a quiet resolve, a certainty that roots itself deeply within, so even in the face of challenge or seeming failure, you hold to that inner truth, I will win. There's no need to seek validation from the outside world. Look within, because that's where the victory truly begins. Winning is a personal journey, a path of transformation. Every obstacle becomes part of the process, a stepping stone toward what you're meant to accomplish.
When you choose to see every experience, no matter how difficult, as a piece of your journey to victory, you shift from resistance to acceptance, from frustration to resilience.
Each thought we hold creates a world around us, and by affirming I will win, you shift your energy, your outlook, and your actions. This isn't mere optimism, it's a reprogramming of your inner dialogue, a dedication to building the inner structure that will support every success. Speak to yourself with clarity, knowing that every affirmation, every expression of intention plants a seed in the garden of your future. Your belief in winning must be unwavering. It's not about hoping or wishing, but knowing. Knowing that every effort, every attempt, no matter how small, is part of a greater tapestry. Victory lies not in the end result, but in each step you take with full heart, each moment you rise despite challenges, and each time you choose persistence over retreat.
To win, you must be willing to surrender the need for immediate results and focus instead on being fully engaged with the present. Life will test your resolve, it will present roadblocks and distractions.
But these are merely opportunities for you to affirm, once again, that you will win not by overpowering these obstacles, but by embracing them as catalysts for growth. Remember that true power lies not in conquering the world, but in mastering oneself. Look at your life, your choices, your thoughts, and see where you can align them more fully with that vision of victory. Winning starts with a commitment to excellence, to living from a place of integrity and purpose. It's a process that invites you to become more aware, more present, and more intentional with every step. Winning is a journey of self-discovery. It's not about perfection or constant achievement, it's about rising each day with a purpose and a belief in your own capacity to shape your destiny. Know that the universe supports this journey. Every thought, every action aligned with the energy of I will win draws you closer to the realization of that truth. Hold this vision tightly, for it is yours. And remember, the victory isn't out there waiting to be claimed, it's within, growing with each moment you dedicate to this path. You will win not because of some external factor, but because you are choosing right now to embody that truth. This is your victory, a life lived with unwavering purpose, deep self-belief, and a heart committed to realizing all that you are meant to become. Winning begins within the mind, not in the circumstances that surround us. It's an idea, a belief that transcends any challenge or limitation we might encounter. When we say, I will win, we're not merely uttering words, we're planting a seed in the soil of our consciousness. That belief has the potential to grow into something powerful, something that can withstand any storm, as long as it's nurtured with intention and faith. To truly embrace the essence of winning, we must first understand that it is not an external goal or a fleeting accomplishment. It's an internal state, a mindset that aligns with a deeper knowing, a knowing that we are capable of overcoming and transcending. This is not about striving to be better than others or proving anything to the world. It's about a personal evolution, a journey to a higher state of awareness, where the external results are simply reflections of our inner truth. The belief that we will win, despite any odds, is a form of spiritual alignment. It's a commitment to our own growth and expansion. When you hold on to this belief, when you nurture it daily, in your thoughts and actions, you begin to operate from a place of confidence and conviction. It's like anchoring yourself in a storm. The winds of doubt may come, the waves of fear may crash, but your belief remains steady. This inner knowing is what separates true victory from mere success. True victory is grounded in self-assurance and resilience. It doesn't seek validation from the outside because it is complete within itself. Life will present obstacles, tests, and moments that will challenge your belief. You might experience setbacks that make you question if you're on the right path, or if winning is even possible. These moments, however, are opportunities in disguise. They are invitations to go deeper, to reaffirm your commitment to this belief. Each challenge is not a barrier, but a reminder of what you are capable of overcoming. In fact, the very act of believing in your own ability to win, despite these challenges, is the foundation of true victory. Every time you reaffirm this belief, you grow stronger, more resilient, and more connected to your purpose. Winning is not about overpowering others or controlling outcomes. It's a state of allowing, a state of being aligned with the truth of who you are. This belief that you will win is like a lighthouse guiding you through the fog. Even when you can't see the destination, you know you're moving in the right direction because the belief is your compass. It tells you that no matter how long the journey or how challenging the path, you have the inner resources to reach your destination. Holding on to this belief is an act of love toward yourself. It's a way of saying, I am worthy, I am capable, and I am enough. This belief, when fully embraced, transforms every action you take, every decision you make. You move forward with purpose, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your own version of victory. And even when progress seems invisible, you trust in the process, knowing that the roots are growing beneath the surface, unseen but powerful. Understand that winning begins with a belief that transcends any circumstance. It's not a question of whether you will win, it's a question of when, because the belief has already set the wheels of the universe in motion. It's already aligning you with the people, situations, and experiences that will support this journey. All you need to do is hold on to this belief, nurture it, and let it guide you forward. This belief is your strength, your courage, and your ultimate power. It is the quiet assurance that, regardless of what happens on the outside, you are already victorious on the inside. True victory is an inner experience, one that does not rely on external accolades or recognition. To win in the deepest sense of the word, we must understand that our greatest competition lies within ourselves, not with others. It's about discovering the courage to master our own minds, our own doubts, and our own fears. When we seek victory over ourselves, we step into a place of profound self-awareness, where the external world and its judgments hold little power over our peace. This is a journey of self-mastery, a commitment to becoming a better version of ourselves with each passing day. Mastering oneself is no small feat. It requires an unflinching look at the parts of ourselves we often avoid, the habits and thought patterns that keep us bound. Winning begins here with a willingness to turn inward and confront our own limitations. Every self-defeating thought, every impulse that doesn't serve our highest good is an opportunity to grow and transform. This is where true victory begins, when we recognize that our power lies not in changing the world around us, but in understanding and evolving our inner world. We are conditioned to view success as something to be won in the outside world, often through competition with others. But real victory comes when we rise above this limited view, when we stop measuring our progress by comparing ourselves to others and start focusing on our own journey. Winning over oneself means letting go of the need to constantly prove something to the world. It's about reaching a place of inner fulfillment, a space where we feel whole and content, regardless of external outcomes. When we begin to master our inner landscape, we start to understand that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. We come to see that every fear, every limitation is simply a product of the mind. And if the mind created it, the mind can transcend it. This journey of self-mastery requires patience and compassion for oneself. It's not about being perfect or unerring, it's about making a commitment to continuously learn, to grow and to evolve, recognizing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Winning over oneself is also about releasing the judgments we hold, not just of others but of ourselves. So often we are our own harshest critics, constantly measuring ourselves against unrealistic standards. When we learn to soften these judgments, to approach ourselves with kindness and understanding, we tap into a wellspring of inner strength. This is true power, the ability to remain centered and peaceful regardless of circumstances, to face life's challenges with a calm and steady mind. Mastering oneself means finding that place of balance where our actions come from love rather than fear, from a sense of purpose rather than a need for validation. As we begin to win over ourselves, we unlock a new level of freedom. No longer controlled by our impulses, we become the masters of our choices. Every decision is made with clarity, aligned with our values and purpose. This is where true victory lies, in knowing that we have the power to choose our responses, that we are not enslaved by old patterns or conditioned reactions. This self-mastery empowers us to live fully, embracing each moment with awareness and gratitude. This journey of inner mastery is ongoing. It is not a one-time accomplishment, but a lifelong practice of observing, learning, and growing. True victory is not measured by the trophies we collect or the accolades we receive, but by the peace we cultivate within ourselves. When we have mastered ourselves, we realize that we need nothing from the world to feel complete. We become free to live authentically, to express our truest selves without fear, knowing that our worth is not defined by external circumstances. Winning, then, is not a final destination. It's a continuous, evolving relationship with ourselves. Each moment we choose to act from love rather than fear, from courage rather than doubt, we win. Each time we rise above an old habit or a limiting belief, we experience victory. This is the essence of true success, becoming the highest version of ourselves, and in doing so, finding peace and fulfillment that no external achievement can ever provide. The power of I will is transformative. It's not just a phrase we say in moments of hope, it's a commitment, a declaration that reverberates through every aspect of our being. When we declare I will, we are tapping into an energy far greater than ourselves. We are aligning with a higher purpose, moving beyond mere wishes and desires, and activating a force that turns dreams into reality step by step. The words I will are powerful because they embody certainty. They communicate not just intent, but an unwavering belief that transcends doubt, fear, and hesitation. When we say I will, we engage with life in a profound way. It's an expression of faith, not necessarily in any outcome, but in our ability to stay committed to our path. Life often tempts us to give up when the journey becomes difficult or when obstacles appear insurmountable. But by embracing I will, we hold on to a steady anchor, a promise to ourselves that no matter the circumstances, we will persevere. This isn't a stubborn insistence on controlling everything around us. Rather, it's a humble acknowledgement that we are capable of seeing things through. The journey of transformation does not happen overnight. Real change is rarely immediate. It's a process, an unfolding that requires both patience and dedication. The commitment of I will is about taking one step forward, then another, even when the path isn't clear. It's about recognizing that each step matters, that progress is made through small, steady actions. The power of I will lies in its consistency. Each day, each effort we make builds upon the last, creating a momentum that drives us forward. Over time, this commitment manifests as the very changes we once envisioned, taking shape before us in ways we might not have foreseen. When we declare I will, we are also making a commitment to our own growth. Every challenge we face, every setback we encounter becomes part of the journey. We are no longer sidetracked by temporary failures because I will isn't dependent on success at every turn. It's an acknowledgement that even setbacks are valuable. They're part of our growth, part of the strengthening of our resolve. In this sense, I will empowers us to view challenges not as blocks but as stepping stones, opportunities to deepen our understanding and refine our approach. The power of I will also shifts our perception of who we are. When we make this commitment, we stop seeing ourselves as passive observers of our lives, waiting for things to happen, and start seeing ourselves as active creators. We become the source of our own progress, shaping our journey through our intentions, decisions, and actions. This shift from passive to active engagement with life is transformative. It's the difference between hoping things will change and knowing we have the power to make them change. When we hold this certainty, this power of I will, we cultivate an inner resilience that can withstand any storm. Doubts may arise, setbacks may come, but with I will at our core, we remain steadfast. It's an affirmation that our dreams are worth the effort, that our vision is worth pursuing no matter the obstacles. We trust that with each step we are moving closer to our goals, even when we can't see the full picture yet. By embracing I will, we become co-creators with life itself. We recognize that the universe responds to our commitment, that when we declare our intentions with certainty, we set a chain of events in motion. Doors begin to open, people and opportunities appear, and the path forward reveals itself in ways we couldn't have predicted. This is the magic of I will. It brings us into alignment with life, allowing us to experience the support of forces beyond our understanding. The power of I will is a commitment, an energy that moves us beyond mere wishing or dreaming into the realm of certainty. It's a declaration that comes from within, rooted in faith, and it transforms our relationship with life. When we say, I will, we are not just hoping or wanting, we are deciding. We are making a choice to show up fully for ourselves, regardless of external circumstances or the challenges that may arise. This is the essence of true empowerment, for I will places the responsibility of creation directly in our own hands. It transforms us from passive observers of our lives to active participants in the process of becoming. I will is a bridge between where we are and where we wish to be. It's the commitment to keep moving step by step toward a vision that might not be visible yet, but feels undeniable in our hearts. This phrase doesn't depend on perfect conditions or assurances. It thrives precisely because it doesn't rely on anything outside of us. I will is an internal vow, a self-generated promise that exists independently of the world's responses. By simply declaring I will, we become architects of our lives, shaping our reality from the inside out. Life, of course, will test this commitment. When we say I will, challenges and setbacks may appear as if the universe itself is asking, do you really mean it? But these tests are not there to discourage us. They are opportunities to deepen our conviction. Each time we face a hurdle and reaffirm our commitment with I will, we build resilience. We cultivate an inner strength that becomes unshakable, unbreakable. Every time we overcome a doubt or a fear, we grow more certain that our path is right, that our vision is real, and that we possess all we need to bring it into existence. The power of I will also lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require grand gestures or lofty proclamations. It is a quiet strength, a consistent, steady energy that grows with each small action we take. Each time we choose to show up, whether by starting a new habit, overcoming a temptation, or taking a single step toward our goal, we affirm our commitment. Over time, these small acts of dedication build momentum, creating a force that propels us forward. This is how real transformation happens, not in sudden miraculous leaps, but in the patient accumulation of small victories that stem from the simple declaration of I will. Through the power of I will, we develop trust not only in ourselves but in the process of life itself. We begin to understand that every action we take, no matter how small, is supported by a larger unseen force. This is the beauty of aligning with I will. It places us in harmony with life's natural flow. Rather than forcing outcomes or trying to control every detail, we allow ourselves to be guided, trusting that our commitment will draw the right people, circumstances, and resources into our lives. There's a shift that occurs when we move from I hope or I want to, I will hope and desire are important, but they can sometimes feel passive, as if we are waiting for something to happen to us. I will, on the other hand, is active, assertive. It tells the universe that we are ready to participate fully in our own unfolding. It says, I am here, I am ready, and I am willing to do what it takes in this sense. I will is an invitation to life itself, a bold statement that we are ready to engage in the dance of creation. As we make I will our mantra, we become empowered to live in alignment with our deepest values and intentions. We no longer need to chase after fleeting rewards or external validation because we know that true fulfillment comes from living with purpose and integrity. By choosing to say I will each day, we honor our inner calling, allowing it to guide us through the challenges and celebrations alike. This choice to commit to move forward with intention, to keep going even when the path is unclear, is what makes I will such a powerful force for change. In the end, I will is more than just a phrase. It's a way of being, a way of showing up in the world with clarity and resolve. It is a choice to believe in our own potential, to trust that we are capable of creating a life that resonates with our soul's deepest desires. When we live with I will in our hearts, we are unstoppable, for we have aligned ourselves with a truth that transcends circumstances. This is the power of I will, a commitment that transforms, uplifts, and guides us on the path of self-realization. Believing in yourself is the most profound act of courage you can commit to. It is a quiet yet unbreakable promise to your soul that no matter the obstacles, you will stand by your vision, by your purpose, by the person you know you are meant to be. This belief is the foundation of all true accomplishment. For nothing real or meaningful can be created in your life without first having faith in your own abilities and inner wisdom. When you believe in yourself, you are tapping into the very core of who you are, and in that space there is limitless potential. Self-belief isn't about arrogance or overconfidence. It's an unshakable trust in your worth and capability, even when the world doesn't affirm it. So often we look for external validation to assure us that we're on the right path, that our dreams are legitimate, that we are worthy. But the truth is, lasting belief comes from within. When you truly believe in yourself, the opinions of others hold little power over your path. You realize that your worth is inherent and unchangeable, untouched by praise or criticism. This is the essence of self-belief, a trust that transcends doubt and self-judgment. Believing in yourself is essential because life will test you. There will be times when things seem uncertain, when the path forward isn't clear, and it's easy to wonder if you're capable or if you even deserve the dreams you hold. In these moments, it's your belief that will carry you through, reminding you of the strength and wisdom you already possess. It's this belief that allows you to face fear head-on, to rise each time you fall, to keep moving forward, even when the journey feels impossible. It is a steady companion on the path, grounding you in your own value and potential. This belief in yourself is also an act of self-love. It's a declaration to yourself and to the world that you are worthy of your dreams and that you have everything you need to pursue them. When you honor yourself in this way, you become more aligned with your purpose, more tuned to your inner guidance. You begin to see that the power to create, to succeed, to thrive has always been within you. It's simply waiting for you to recognize it. Believing in yourself is about awakening to this truth, seeing beyond the limitations that have held you back, and allowing your true self to come forward. When you cultivate this belief, you step into a space of immense possibility. The limitations that once seemed so solid start to dissolve. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become stepping stones on your path. You start to understand that the power of belief isn't about convincing yourself of something that isn't true. It's about connecting with the truth that has been within you all along. You are capable. You are worthy. You have everything you need within you to create a life that reflects the beauty of your soul. Self-belief also enables you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to explore the edges of what you thought was possible. When you believe in yourself, you're willing to try, to fail, and to try again because you understand that each step is part of your growth. You're not afraid to face challenges because you trust that every experience, no matter how difficult, will teach you something valuable. This trust in yourself frees you from the need to play small or hide from opportunities. You begin to live boldly, fully embracing the journey of life with all its highs and lows. Believing in yourself is a continuous process. It's not a destination you reach, but a practice you cultivate daily. Each day you choose to affirm your worth, to honor your abilities, and to trust in the unique path you are on. This belief becomes a powerful force in your life, guiding you through moments of doubt and lifting you during times of struggle. As you deepen your belief, you find that life itself begins to respond. Opportunities open up. People come into your life who support your growth, and doors that once seemed closed begin to open. Believing in yourself is the greatest gift you can give yourself. It allows you to live authentically, free from the limitations of self-doubt and fear. It empowers you to take full responsibility for your life, to pursue your dreams with passion, and to create a life that reflects the highest vision you hold for yourself. When you believe in yourself, you become unstoppable, not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because, without a shadow of a doubt, that you can face anything life brings with courage, grace, and resilience. Failure is one of life's greatest teachers, and yet we often fear it, resist it, or try to avoid it altogether. But if we look closely, we'll see that failure is not something to be dreaded. It is an essential part of growth. Each time we fail, we are presented with an invaluable opportunity to learn, to stretch ourselves, to expand beyond the limitations we once held. When we approach failure with openness rather than judgment, we allow it to transform us. We let it become a stepping stone to success, rather than a stumbling block that keeps us down. Failure is simply feedback. It's the universe's way of gently nudging us, telling us to adjust our course, to refine our approach, or to look deeper within. When we view failure as a guide rather than an end, we unlock its wisdom. Every misstep, every setback holds within it a lesson, a piece of information we wouldn't have gained otherwise. Maybe it's teaching us patience, resilience, or adaptability. Maybe it's showing us that there's a new direction waiting for us, one we hadn't considered before. Failure is a doorway to greater understanding, but only if we're willing to walk through it. Many of us avoid failure because we equate it with personal inadequacy. We think that if we fail, it means we're not good enough or that we lack what it takes. But failure has nothing to do with who we are as individuals. It is simply part of the process of growth, an inevitable outcome when we take risks and step beyond what is comfortable. By reframing failure as a natural part of learning, we begin to see it not as a reflection of our worth, but as a tool for self-improvement. Each failure then becomes a chapter in the story of our growth, adding depth and resilience to who we are.